Hi guys, welcome back. In the previous video, I talked about strings, so I felt like in this video I must talk about numbers and operations we can perform on numbers. So first, we are going to see how to check if a number is actually a number, and with these two functions. Then we will cast strings into numbers. And we will see how this works. Then we will talk about uh, 5 or 6 basic functionality that we can use um, on um, on numbers. And last, we are going to talk about the operators, assignment operators, increment and decrement operators. I think most of you already know what these are because they are transversal to each programming language. No exceptions, I think, but it's good that is a must to talk about it, I think. Let's start. Um, how to see if a number is a number. First, I remind you vardump is a way to print on the screen with the type of an element. IsInt is the function that we will see now, and then we are going to paste our variable here. So we are asking print the type of isInt of this element. Let's just see. And it says boolean true. So it returns a boolean because isInt is a boolean, and is saying boolean true. First operator is an integer. Let's try with second operator, which actually is a float. And of course, it says boolean false because a float is not an integer, so it says is a float. Same if we write here and I write is float just for the sake. Now I don't want to. Of course, second operator will say true. Let's do it on first operator. Save. And as you see, it says false. It isn't changed, but it says false because, of course, first operator is an integer. Okay, so we have seen these two functions, is integer and is float. Now I want to talk a little about this, a number that is a number, but is its value is a string, no? So uh, let's comment this out first. Okay, if I do echo first operator plus third operator, is not obvious what we'll end up to do. Try to guess. As you can see, it prints 36. If someone already knows JavaScript, he would expect something like this. It would concat the string and the number because it recognizes this as a string, but actually it doesn't because PHP is more is smarter in a way. It casts it automatically casts the integer inside third operator and transform it in the string inside third operator and transform it into integer. So you can even make another operations. For example, second operator plus third operator, it would say 42.6. And as you see, the result is 42.6. So this is the rule for PHP. Of course, in case here we have, for example, $40 and then we try to make the same thing. Actually, the answer is not the same. Now it give us an error, a non-numeric value encountered online, blah blah blah, and okay, and so of course, if the string it starts with 30, but then keeps going, PHP stops and throws an error because we're not is not working out. Um, and that's it. I wanted even to see about the third operator. If you use is I think is obvious what will this will end up, but maybe not. So is if is int on third operator, guess what this guess what it does? It's a false. Pretty obvious because actually it's not an integer. Okay, so is int on third operator, it says false. I forgot it to say before, I wanted to say at the beginning. Okay, so other thing, how to cast a string into an integer. Pretty obvious is what comes from if I make var dump of the third operator. Okay. Of course, is a string of two letters. 30 is a value. Okay, but what if I come here and I place int in front of it? Now the result is integer 30. So in this is the way we can cast a string into an integer if we want. Okay, moving on. Let's see this functionality. First is the ABS. Let's take as example the first operator, and var dump first operator integer 6. Now I let's write -6. Abs stands for absolute, so absolute, and it's it makes our operator absolute. So as you can see now is integer 6. If I come here and I remove this, it comes integer -6. This is the functionality of abs. Then min and max, let's comment this out. They work with a set of numbers. Echo min. Then they take a set of numbers separated by commas. Okay, and of course min gives us the minimum. The minimum of the series is 3. Min equals echo min of this series equal to 3. Obviously the maximum is 50, so if you come here and you grab the max, it comes with 50. Okay, round. Okay, let's round. It rounds a number. It rounds a number to its first integer. So echo round 0.56. Save. and of course is 1. If you round 46, it equals to 0 because it works like by defect or excess. If it's really 0.5, then I already tell you it becomes 1 because I decided to do like this. So 0.5, 1. Last one, rand. Rand means random. So rand, it gives a randomic number between one number and the other number. Generally is 0 and 100, but I don't know. Anyway, any number. I don't like to say something a preset. 150. Then if you, as you see, that's how it works. Okay, so we finished with these basic operations, and now let's see the operations in themselves. Of course, we can make all sort of operations. Um, Examples: first operator plus second operator, and let's see, of course, should give us 6.6. And this is for first, for addition, minus. Okay, then there is, you can multiply, and you use the asterisk for multiply. Okay, yes, vabbè. Apart the non-orthodoxic number, as you can see, everything is working. This is the division, and okay, I already took two bad numbers. I'm sorry about this. Anyway, let's keep looking, and for example, this is the elevation to the power of 2. So save. Okay, so blah blah blah, and this huge number, elevation to the power of 2. Since here nothing particularly strange, this I think is the only one that maybe puts into troubles. Let's change here. Let's make it a little more simple. This is the rest operator. I don't know the name, to be frank. I think is a rest operator. Anyway, it give us the rest of the division. So in this case, second operator divided by 6, 12 divided by 6, what is the rest of the division? 0. This is the goal of this operator that we don't have in math. Yeah, right. It gives us 0. And if we place here 13, it will give us 1. So of course, some smart people use this to implement the logic. No, is this number for even or odd? This is what is worldwide used for this, or for if and else conditionals. We didn't see this the if else, but probably you know this stuff. And many times if x taken from the database is even, so it is divided by 2, you do this. Else, so is odd, you do that, blah blah. Okay, and these are the basic operations. Assignment operations, which is a useful shorthand to what can we can use this. Let's just see. Okay, first operator equal to 6. If we say first operator plus equal to 6, and then we have to echo it. Okay, of course it will give us 12. The point is that if you want to get the same result, you should do like this. You should take this, then you take this, you place it here, and you add it. Of course, it's not very convenient, and it's like time consuming, so I invented this. You can do even with minus, you can do it with multiply, and division, and that's it. So quite useful. Last, very old stuff. No, I'm kidding. Increment and decrement. You can do like this, and it increments by 1. So now we as you see, it's 7, and of course there is 8. This is really the first thing that someone studies who goes to the university and study computer programming, freak out with increment and decrement. I remember it anyway, and now I added and decremented, so it's 6, and then there is a whole story. I didn't want it to say that if you put this in front, or in front, not here, but in some programming languages, I don't know, maybe it's not even useful. In this case, it works the same. Um, as you can see, it will work the same. It will give us 6. It gives us 6, but there is a difference that in this case is added to the operator before or operator to the after. I don't want to explain it. I just wanted to show that there is this possibility. If you are interested to see what is the difference between adding this before or after, search it out. And that's it. And that's it. I finished to talk about numbers for today. Next video, I don't know what I will do, but thank you very much for watching. Subscribe to my channel, and see you in the next video.